Welcome, everyone, to Analytics Are for the Nerds. We are a comedy dynasty football podcast. There's about 17 months until the football season starts, but we're still going to talk it. Let's go.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bag.
Did you know that Al Capone is the reason we now have expiration dates on milk? Huh? Expiration dates. He did have plans to move into the dairy industry, but take over.
He decided to kill people instead.
Very clear 101 in this biggest foot in the mouth draft. And the 101, it's very clearly Rex Ryan, because that guy has definitely put some feet in the mouth.
That's so good.
100%. Guy loves feet, his white feet.
Big feet.
Lots of feet in
Little
the
feet.
mouth, I'm sure.
So many feet. Long live Dolly Parton.
Hold on, I gotta look up how she
It's not.
is.
You're looking. Wait, do you not know who Dolly Parton is?
No, I know who she is. I'm just trying to see what she looks like now.
She's still with us.
No, I want to see what she looks like now, because 10 years ago I would have. Oh, I still would. 100% still would. Absolutely. How old is she? She's got to be 80, right? Are you judging me? I can't see you because I'm looking on Google.
That ticker. Let me see.
Oh,
Third
you're
round, and late third round, Josh Allen. What do you do?
Look, the Doritos.
Look at baby Jelena talking something, but her little mumbles. How cute. Hello, gentlemen. How are we doing? Happy Wednesday of the last week of May. It's podcast day. How are we feeling?
I'm doing great, although I would have appreciated a petition to move Memorial Day. I know it wouldn't have technically been in May, but it just didn't feel right. It needs to be the last weekend of May.
Yes.
So I'm all thrown off. I think we should just do a redo this weekend. It's way better weather anyways. So I'm taking off on Monday is what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm into it. Do you kind of feel like when you have a day off, like this week started with the day off on a Monday, do you feel like you have 9 extra work days this week to catch up? Like there's so much more workload.
Yeah, it's tough. It definitely throws you off. I mean, obviously the stretch between Thanksgiving and Christmas is the most difficult to find any motivation. I mean, it's like you have holiday parties, you got half weeks, short weeks. So I get it, but what I'm happy about, I mean, we got the sun again. We can see the sun. So I'm happy again. Louis, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm out on the porch for the first podcast of the season. It's the first time of the year that I've been able to be on the porch, which I love. You will hear some fireworks and probably some swearing because I'm on the west side of Buffalo. But I just had a group of kids. I don't know if you heard that come by, and we're swearing, but it's a good night.
I'm glad we're calling fireworks not gunshots, and also your neighborhood not trashy and thinking it's Halloween trick-or-treating. So super exciting. It's exciting. I love it. It's finally summer here in Western New York and in the entire country, and not raining at the moment. And I know it's been kind of bonkers. I was out of town, but man, what a good sports weekend. What a good sports week. I'm a big Knicks fan, and very exciting. They get 3 weeks off until the finals, which is cool. Have you guys been watching anything besides football and hockey?
I grew up a Knicks fan, and I was just talking about this at dinner tonight. I grew up as a Knicks fan. I just have not been in the NBA. I cannot watch it anymore, and I haven't. And I will hope to turn on the finals because it's exciting that the Knicks are in. It is crazy. I heard today that by the time the finals start, they will have played 4 games in 23 days because they swept the series and they, swept the previous series. So it's 4 games in 23 days. They're going to be well rested. I would imagine, again, being a NBA fan from afar, they'll be a pretty hefty underdog no matter who they play. But it'll be fun to watch them in the finals for the first time in a while. Or they were in there last year, weren't they?
They made the playoffs for the first time in a while last year, but and then they got rid of their coach. The first thing is, since they've been doing so well without you watching, please don't watch. And what if this is where you announce that you don't watch the NBA because you love the WNBA? Huh?
That is exactly why. Honestly, it's too much. I can't be a basketball fan all year round, and Caitlin Clark has me right here.
Oh man, I would have pinned you as a Louis Lynx G type guy, Minnesota Lynx guy. No,
Love
the
Lynx.
Love the Lynx.
Listen to them play. Let's go.
Lynx, great name for a team. I've watched exactly 0 playoff anything since the Sabres were wrongly eliminated from a heartbreaking game. It's under protest in my book. I mean, I'm done. I'm done with sports for now. I'm on to, bigger and better things like my family, and nice weather again. So yes, no, I'm done with sports until OTAs.
So is this where we should tell anyone who's interested in being represented by you in the court of law, this is the best time to be represented because you're going to focus on them finally?
Listen, I am locked in. Nothing else to take my attention. So yes, feel free. Give me a call.
So good. And then really speaking of that, Ryan, I saw that I hope this was you. Did I get a friend request from a private account from you?
Yeah, no, listen,
no.
It has since been hacked. There is an imposter out there. And if you're listening, I hope you know your life. All right. I mean, what is up? Somebody creates an account, a fake account, and starts. I mean, I haven't been on Instagram and, posting in half a year. All right. And somebody takes a picture of me and starts requesting a bunch of people. And Louis says, "Hey, is this you or did you get hacked?" And I think it's neither. I mean, they're already taken down though. It's gone.
I was going to DM live and see if they respond.
No,
see what kind of
you were gonna hey, do you need a Venmo right now? Hey, Ryan, do you need money? I got you. You don't even wait for the spam. You go, "Hey, Ryan, this seems weird. Do you need money? I got you."
You're like, "Listen, good news. I already have a lot of Google Play gift cards. Is that what you need?"
I was going to give you my Nordstrom proper, not even wrapped card ID number. So,
Brian, I never expected you to have an OnlyFans. Where can I find this?
Ryan,
send me the link.
I just went gross, and you're like, "What?" And then you're like, "No, this really is me." Okay, good to know. And I was like, very, very interesting. A private account, but with a family photo as fun. Very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then Ryan, do you have anything you want to share with us? Any fun thing going on in your life? Because I know we're always talking about Ryan and myself, or with Louis and myself. What's going on with you, bud?
Well, I had an interesting weekend. Well, so not this past weekend, the weekend before, I played a round of golf and we got paired up, my dad and I, with a third in our group. It's this guy who ends up being in charge of basically installing all of the IT infrastructure at the new stadium. And he's like, "Hey, so you're Bill." He works for Turner Construction. He's finds out we're Bills fans and my dad has tickets to the new stadium. He's like, "If you guys want, I can get you a hard hat tour of the new stadium and 2 guests. You come with me on the weekend." I said, "Of course." So we ended up going on Saturday morning, taking a tour of the whole stadium, back in the players' locker room, went up to the catwalk behind the scoreboard. It was incredible. So my review for any Bills fans watching or listening, it's going to blow you away. And I mean, there were no corners cut. I feel like no expenses spared. Maybe the only thing is if you are not a fan of the weather or the elements, you might have wanted a roof, and there are arguments for and against that. But otherwise, as far as aesthetics go, it's beautiful. I mean, the grass looks great too. I don't know. I'm very excited. So it was very fun, and thank you to Jeff to putting that for putting that together. And feels like I have a golf buddy too for the summer, which is great.
Oh, great.
Wait a second. Wait, when you said nerd on the bottom, when you put nerd, you're not talking about Ryan. You're talking about the guy that invited them, right?
Yeah.
Because that's it. Like, yeah, okay.
He's
I mean,
cool.
and again, and maybe he's listening. I don't know if you told him you have a podcast, and I'm sorry if he's listening. Sorry, Jeff. That was a very nice thing, but I mean, he's trying to make friends. He's trying to make friends, or he needs legal advice.
I'm telling you, have you ever just met like a gem of a person? You're just like, wow, like there's like infectious energy, like really, really friendly. That's it. You know,
we love
so
that.
it's one of those situations. So yeah, he's a great guy, a lot of fun and very accommodating, and it was a blast. It was really cool to get to see that, and took the time out of his morning, an hour and a half tour of walking around, of getting to see everything, from the technology to where it's putting in. It's incredible. It was so cool to see.
Great.
How was his golf game?
I was going to say, which team?
Pretty good. He's a golfer. He can play.
Yellow, white. What do you shoot from?
We're the whites. We both played the whites. And yeah, I mean, he's a player. He told me about a trip that he's planning about going over to Scotland and taking a helicopter from course to course, staying at a villa. Yeah, he's an interesting guy. So that was a Jeff segment this week.
Well, Jeff, how cool are you? Also, I mean, I hope your dad flexed that he was tried a case in front of the Supreme Court, because I would be flexing that stuff.
Well, and Ryan was sitting there. Dude, Ryan sat there.
Yeah, listen, I actually buried the lead. I just started with the fact that I was in the Supreme Court once. I didn't even say anything.
Oh,
no, just kidding. Yeah.
And then you show him a weird tattoo on your arm, and he's like, "What?" Oh, that's so cool. I mean, I hear it's amazing. The rumor has it is that this new Bill Stadium is, I drive by it frequently, 9 times an hour, and it just, the rumor has it, it's going to be the stadium, regardless of what sport. It's going to be this, everyone's going to try to emulate this. And, I have season tickets like we do here on the podcast. And, I was looking at the preseason game, like the Steelers at the Bills, and my ticket is cheaper. The seat is cheaper than the dues for the club area. So I can't wait to see what they're doing, because I hear it's very interactive and it's just going to be magnificent. So shout out, and a shout out to all of Louis' former employees who are currently working on building this magic, because everyone in Western New York area is working on it. So
it is. There is this. I don't think I have any former employees working there. They might be janitorial, but no, I don't think I have any working on there. That's really funny.
Very cool, Ryan. What did it smell like?
Like a new car smell. Same kind of scent. No, it was awesome. Beautiful.
Oh, very cool. So excited. So
Chris Plumer says, I came here for fuck, marry, kill, not Ryan Lohr.
And then another lover of football, but also hockey. Plumer, we're so sorry about the Sabres, and now that you can't watch hockey. Like all of us.
He's a Canadiens fan now. So
yeah, he switched
did he?
last episode. Yeah, he wore a Canadiens episode for the whole, Canadiens jersey for the whole last episode, and which is funny. It was a funny bit. He lost the bet with a Canadiens fan in our chat, did it, but then the funniest thing is I shared all those clips on TikTok and all these things, so people were commenting on him like we were a Habs podcast, which we might be soon. We don't know. We have more Habs fans than we do Sabres fans. So,
and not to break it to you, Plumer, and Ryan are all very nice humans, and so are Canadians. So okay, all right, okay.
Just typically the Canadians don't have, the Montreal doesn't have necessarily the best reputation there of the Canadians, I would say, right? I mean, they're kind of their own thing, but in this group they were very nice. So.
We'll talk offline. I got some stories. Sure. Okay, so let's talk everything and nothing. So a few things I want to discuss, but one, I'm going to go into I love a little law, because whenever it's off season, we're going to go law. So, Ryan, this is kind of aimed towards your life. Okay. Louis at a rave still, or a cowboy farm. Oh, that's his front yard. There is a fired JP Morgan employee who claimed wrongful termination. Did you hear about this, Ryan?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yep. Over a $642.50 Super Bowl deli platter, and was awarded $4 million. So a Wall Street.
No, I did not. I heard about lawsuit in Wall Street, and I thought of that other one, the defamation suit. But
we can get into that too. I love a good law thing. You lawyers here tickles my fancy. So a $642.50 deli platter ended up costing JP Morgan Chase $44.25 million. A Wall Street arbitration panel ordered the banking giant to pay veteran Beverly Hills, California broker Brent Ryan Bodner millions in damages for his firing last year over an expense account submission linked to a business meeting at his home. The Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, or FINRA, issued the ruling last week. So the guy ordered $643 worth of meats, and awarded $4 million for a wrongful termination. Now, Ryan, does that case make you think I want to sign up? Like, which side would you try to represent? And what do you got?
Well, you know, I'm a loyal defense attorney here, so I suppose I guess I'm representing the meats. Do I represent the meats or the or what's the relationship here? I mean, his claim is that he got fired because he ordered too much meat. Is that really what happened? Is that the claim here?
Basically, the expense report, he probably ordered one of those like obnoxious, but I think they're kind of cool. Like maybe just like a platter, or like the stadium that has like things. Gave it to JP Morgan, and they were like, yeah, you just wasted company money. And then they fired him. And he was like, no, I could have made $4 million in my next tenure with you guys. So I want to see what this looks like. I want to see what was submitted to the court.
Yeah, I'm very confused. I'm not really sure how this little expense. I mean, I guess he's saying wrongful termination makes sense, but I don't know. I mean, he's not. Where did he order the food from? Do we know that? Do you have that info? I think that's important.
No, I don't know. See, I think there's this like little rule I've seen with some people, and if you can have dinner for 3 hours, in the last 10 minutes you say like, okay, let's talk business, and you do a little like, yeah, okay, fix my roof, Louis, and you're like, that's a write-off. Okay, we're good. Like that's all it takes, right?
Oh, I mean, I'll speak for the business owner, not the lawyer. I might be doing it all wrong, but man, I couldn't get rid of those Sabres tickets. I bought my girlfriend and I tickets for almost every Sabres. I was like, yep. Hey, do you want to just tell me you want gutters? Tell me you want. Oh, you do? All right, cool. That's cool. I'll write that off. Right. Yeah, I wrote them. I paid for them all with the home handyman card.
That's great. What if you do actually need gutters? Because as we talked about last week, I do actually need gutters.
You do. Don't admit anything, Lou. I know. I shouldn't say this. I shouldn't say this out loud.
As a HR professional, I'll say there is no I in team, but there are 3 U's in shut the fuck up. So stop talking.
All right. The IRS already has my phone tapped. It's okay.
It's fine.
And before I forget, because I'll forget it later, Ryan, make sure I go and help you out with your gutters. I forget. Text me. You texted me once and then I didn't. I forget things. Allie had to text me 4 times to get her leaky roof fixed.
One of my shingles are off the roof. We'll talk later. We'll talk offline. But speaking of not talking, we have another arrest in the NFL. And I think we should just become a true crime sports podcast because I love this shit. But this pisses me off. Multiple reasons. But Josh Jacobs, Chicago Bears, arrested for basically assaulting his girlfriend. And
sounded pretty bad.
and in all seriousness, I don't find this funny at all. I find it to be repulsive. I'm sick of people resulting to this. I'm sick of athletes who should be they have every resource to talk to a counselor if they're angry. They are well aware they represent a billion-dollar franchise, a specific team, let alone the NFL. I'm so sick of people taking it offside of the field and attacking men or women or children, because we've heard all of those stories. So Josh Jacobs, you dork. Anyone want to talk about this loser? And also, what a loser, like dorky headshot. Like he's just like what a dork. You're wearing camo. It's like fucking summer, you loser. You're wearing a sweatshirt. Ugh.
It's the fucking worst. And what makes it worse, and I've talked about this on this podcast before, is like what sucks is when these things happen. And I'll bring it back to the fantasy football thing a little bit, is that I tend to fade these players in fantasy football because of the legal issues. And I'm thinking, okay, they're going to get suspended or this or that. You know, the thing that sucks about it is I'm always wrong because the NFL never holds these guys accountable. And that's what sucks, is that like they always seem, there's been a 4-game suspension here, a 6-game suspension here. But I mean, they're real. And I don't even want to go down this. I guess there are some people that are some players that are going to get targeted by people that are just wanting money, blah, 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 this and that. But that is not this case. I mean, there is 5 different charges here. It's real serious charges. This is obviously like an ordeal. And this dude's going to, I'd be shocked if he got a 4-game suspension. And I'd be shocked if it was this year. They're going to do this whole thing where, it gets pushed off to see if he's found guilty and all this. I just fucking hate how this immediately when something like this, whether it is true, not proven guilty or not, you don't play until a jury is picked one way or another. It's ridiculous that how the league holds these guys accountable. Well,
first things first, when we talk about a lot of fantasy football, obviously on this podcast, and you have to, for these discussions, you remove that element from it. And you just look at the fact, who they are, who these people are as human beings, right? I mean, that's ultimately, we're all going to be judged based on the type of human being we are to each other, to everyone that is in our life. And I mean, it's just these type of allegations don't just come out of thin air, right? And so there's some legitimacy to these. Now, Louis, I agree that typically it can be frustrating with the NFL to wait for investigations to play out before taking action. And I could see it being 27 before there's some action taken if there are not, serious things that start to get out. But what I'll say is this: the NFL had their hands forced in a way when that Rashee Rice video came out from the elevator, right? Yeah. And so if this is as bad as it sounds from the arrest, report, and, there's some stuff that starts coming out in the next weeks, months, all I'm saying is that he's going to get put on the commissioner's exempt list. And so for the fantasy football purposes, he's a huge risk right now, not to mention the fact that he's 29 years old and he's got huge volume behind him. I mean, he's not the type that you would expect to kind of hold up over the next couple of years. So if the team might have an easy out. But it's really a despicable situation all around. It's sad that it's happening a lot. I mean, between this and the Rashee Rice situation.
I wonder if they could ever temporarily share a cell. I wonder if that's going to happen. Do you think there's going to be more? Both of you, but Ryan specifically. Do you think there's going to be more of a weight on maybe like a clause on, what is it? The like do good clause or the good morale kind of clause?
With regards to
just like NFL teams, like, hey, like I need you to look good in public. I need you to be like, is there going to be more weight to that?
Well, it's in there. What I'll say about that clause is it's only as effective as it's what I'll say is this: it's directly related to how good the player is. So if a player is invaluable and indispensable to the team, like Puka Nacua, they're going to overlook some of the things that you might be able to normally void as, bad character and outside, the scope of what we're, in this contract, right? This promise that you made. But no, Josh Jacobs, is it easier to do that? Yeah. But then again, I don't know what the cap ramifications are of that. So, it's tough to say at this point. What I'm saying is I think if things start to come out over the next couple of weeks that look really bad and are really bad, I would expect there actually to be pretty swift movement from the league on this.
Yeah.
Because this is the one area that I think they I don't know, maybe it's bad to say they don't mess around with this, but I think they've taken it a little bit more seriously in the past.
There's maybe more weighted pressure from fans and,
Sure.
Yeah. All right. I guess we're going to move on because I have tune in next week when I talk about the every worst NFL team's head coach throughout the years, and we can guess. That's going to be our fun next week.
Fun.
That's what I was going to go on, but I would have taken. That's like your drafts where they go too long, and I start.
Yeah. No, that's fun though. So make sure you save that for next week.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk a very fun game. I can't wait to swear. We're gonna play a fun game of I say kill F Mary.
Kill
yeah,
F Mary.
I do it the reverse of this. I'm reading it like the Torah to what Louis does, which is Mary F Kill. So we are going to play Mary F Kill. It's still Goofy saying or as Louis writes, F asterisk SK or Fisk. Fisk kill. Fisk kill. Yeah, Fisk kill. I don't want to get fist. I don't think anyone.
No one wants to get fist.
No one wants to get fist. So in Mary Fist kill, so you can either be a good or bad Fisk. We're gonna go over a few things. So we'll do quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends. We'll do it quickly though because of time. So let's start with quarterbacks first. Mary, Shag Kill, Bo Nix, Jordan Love, Tyler Shuck. I think I want to hear this from Louis first. Louis, what do you got?
Ooh, okay. I do think my fuck will be Tyler Shuck. I really like that New Orleans defense. Offense. I think they're going to be great this year. I just don't know if I'd want to buy him long term over the other two guys. I'm just not a Bo Nix believer. I'm going to kill Bo Nix, and I'm going to marry Jordan Love. I guess I don't love any of these three guys. I think I like Shuck the most this year. I guess I believe in Love's long term a little bit more than Shuck, right?
I mean, Bo Nix anyway. Like the name's so ugly, you got
it. I'm not a believer, and I know he had a pretty good year last year, and I just that's funny. I did. That was no pun intended, but I am not a believer. I don't know, Rye, with those three.
Yeah. I mean, fuck Shuck has a nice ring to it, but I do not. I don't. That's not who I'm picking there. So I'm gonna kill Tyler Shuck. And I don't know if you saw this today, Lou, but do you have an estimate as to how many projected passing?
How much your gutters will cost? Yes, $5,000. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Well, I guess we don't need to talk about that offline anymore.
Fine. I'll go 500 and I'll bring my own ladder.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. What was that?
Some aluminum. Strap it up there.
I'll even bring my own garbage bags.
The question is, how many passing touchdowns do you think Tyler Shuck is projected to have next year for the season?
21 and a half.
18 and a half. So Vegas is pretty low on him. And I know he has some rushing upside, so I get that. But that scares me a little bit. And Vegas always knows. So I'm going to kill Tyler Shuck, and I'm going to fuck Jordan Love, I guess. Because listen, I do think that from like a turnaround standpoint, I think this year he's going to turn it around. I think they are going to be pass heavy. I think they are going to funnel into like a more of a condensed offense, like a real 21st century offense. So I'm excited actually for like a 1 year shot in the arm type, redraft situation. But I am going to I'll say marry Bo Nix. I know he's not like the most believable long term, but he's got a really good coach he's attached to. He has had really good production in the 2 years. He's over 300, standard quarterback points in both of his first 2 seasons. And he had the most pass attempts last year. So, I mean, that's exciting for me. So I think he's now adding Jalen Waddle too. I mean, I think he's the best answer long-term.
For my ladies and gays who are not listening, the next time we play this game, we're going to play top, bottom, or kiss, because that's more fun. That really ups the stage, and I can't
which one is the F in that situation, or should I know that? Should that be pretty obvious?
That
should be pretty obvious, right? Okay.
It rhymes with glottum.
I'll ask you after the episode.
Okay. Come on, be an ally, Lou. Be an ally. Okay, so next we're going to go to running backs. Kill, shag, Mary. We're going to go Dottle, Gainwell, and Stevenson. What do you got? Let's go Ryan first.
All right. Enough with Rico Dowdle. All right. I know Lou really loves Rico Dowdle, and he's going to marry Rico Dowdle. But listen, it is not a good idea to bet on not only sloppy seconds, but trashy thirds. I mean, what do you want to even call it at this point? He's just been passed around. He's not grabbed hold. I mean, he's got a little run. He's got a Lynn Sanity run to him. He's a little Jeremy Lin-esque, but no, he's not. No, just get rid of him. I'm enough. Caleb Johnson could end up being the running back in Pittsburgh this year. All right. And you better get real about the fact that it's probably not Rico Dowdle. As far as this year, I think I'll say Ramondre. I mean, Ramondre is the shag, I guess, because I think with Henderson on his heels, it's only a matter of time before that's over. And then for, I guess, the maybe 2 year window here, maybe it's Gainwell. I'm going to marry Gainwell because I think with the reporting on Bucky Irving looking, so poor right now, I mean, it's probably Sean Tucker and Gainwell, some combination of that for a big portion of the year. So I'm ready to go on Gainwell.
For anyone listening who's a Dottle fan, Ryan does not mean to slut shame Dottle, but
that's right.
I'll tell you right now, I'm fucking Dowdle so hard. I love him this year.
Dottle.
I love him this year. You know that we've talked about it a lot. I think he dominates that Pittsburgh. I think he takes over that Pittsburgh backfield. I think he scores a shitload of touchdowns. Like I love Dowdle this year. He is going way too low for me.
I just know if we had cut that audio and we had replaced the name with Zach Moss in Cincinnati, it would have been the same thing you were preaching. And then for the 1 week, you looked like you were right. And then it just fell apart.
Whatever, dude. Rico Dowdle. I am marrying Gainwell like you. I'm killing Stevenson. I was really big on Stevenson last year, but I do think out of those three, he'd be the one that I would be down with. So yeah, cool. Stevenson dies.
That's fun. That was fun. We should play it my way, guys. Okay. Okay. Next, let's go wide receiver. We have the lovely Justin Jefferson. We have Malik Neighbors and the classy CeeDee Lamb. What do you got? Let's go Lou first.
Okay. I didn't think about this. Justin Jefferson. I will go. I'm killing CeeDee Lamb. And whatever, out of those three, that's not like I was fading CeeDee Lamb last year. I kind of took a kind of hard stance on that. I'm not taking as hard stance of that this year. I do like Pickens there, but that's not against CeeDee Lamb thing. It's just I like the other two guys. I think the other two is hard. I guess I'm gonna fuck Justin Jefferson and marry Neighbors. I think that's pretty up in the air. I don't think either of them are dead. I think Neighbors, because off the injury, I would just say Jefferson's probably a better 1-year bet, and I'll take Neighbors for the long term.
Yeah, I'm going to co-sign that response for all the same reasons. I mean, it's funny. I had a interesting offer today of Neighbors for Jefferson, basically straight up, and considered it. Ended up declining it and trying to work something else out instead. But it's definitely fair value, and that's an interesting. Right now, it's either you're going to look back a year from now and be like, "Wow, why didn't I trade Jefferson for Neighbors?" Or, "Wow, why would I ever have thought of trading Jefferson for Neighbors?" It could go one of two ways. I don't think it's going to look that way.
I don't think it has to go one of the two ways. I think it could just be a year from now. You're like, it was even. I do think that they could very, very much be exactly what we're saying that trade is. It could just be. That's
right. I was, trying to think about the age cliff for wide receivers and all that, but for the same reasons on these three players, it's, CD I have the least confidence in right now. Jefferson, I do think in a 1-year situation is going to start smashing again. And Neighbors, just with the injury, you can't trust him this year necessarily, but on the long-term projection, I mean, is there another wide receiver that you think is actually more talented in the NFL than him? Probably not. When he's healthy, he's absolutely electric. He can get open from anyone. He rivals Chase is really what he is. Yep.
So you're banging him is what you're saying?
No, I'm marrying him, I think.
Okay. You're still
that's the long-term one. Right.
I appreciate that. Okay. So now let's close it up with tight ends. And these are 3 rookies, so be gentle with them. They're just babies. So Oscar Delp, Justin Jolly, and Eli Raridan. Let's go. Ryan.
Ryan looked ready.
Whoa.
This is such a great question, I think. I think there's one easy answer, and maybe it won't be for Louis, but I'm going to kill Raridan. He's just the one I'm least excited about. There is an opportunity there, but the other two are much more intriguing to me. I'm going to go with Oscar Delp as the marry and Justin Jolly as the fuck. Jolly has the opportunity with the reports now that Ingram might get cut, and Ingram is never really kind of fit in with what they really want to do anyway. So there's an opening, I think, in that offense beyond Waddle and now, Sutton, and then the question marks that remain on wide receivers 3 through 6 there. So, I kind of like him for a 1-year thing. And then Delp in New Orleans, I think that's kind of like an exciting long-term prospect. I know Juwan Johnson is there right now, and that might actually hinder for a year or so, but they might have a plan for this guy. And there's kind of already some buzz in, New Orleans coming out about him. So I'm interested in him long-term. And I'm actually, in a couple of times I've taken him in a late round, 18th round dart throw in best ball.
Yeah, I'll make this short because I agree with you. I pretty much agree with everything you said. Those are my 3 answers. In Dynasty, they all kind of go in the same range, and I'm trying to kind of mix my portfolio a little bit between the 3. I like all 3 of them. Jolly's the one. I've talked about Jolly on this podcast for months. I thought he was the one guy behind Stowers and whatever that I was going to be the most interested, Stowers and Sadiq, that I was going to be most interested in finding the landing spot. And then he ends up getting the best landing spot. So yeah, I think he's a really fun pick even for this year. Nope.
So I can't wait for, we should actually give someone pick a random listener to have them pick a clip from this show and just talk about, you guys are like, I want to fuck Donald. So fun.
Yeah, that wasn't even like a robot. That was me saying, no, I will fuck Rico Dowdle hard as hell.
And I was like, okay. So again, ladies and gays, next time we'll do top, bottoms, and what was the other one I said? Top, bottoms, and
Kiss.
And Kiss, yeah. Which that's like marrying. Okay, so all right, we are going to do a little nautical draft. So, I'm a professional sailor, a flex, and Louis probably after 2 glasses of wine texted the group, "We should ask Allie questions about boats, such as," and then it was like, "What's the wind?" And then,
No.
and then Ryan and I didn't respond for 2 days. So, Louis, do you want to explain why we are doing this?
No, I said it would be funny if you told us nautical terms or sailing terms and me have to figure out what they were. And Ryan actually texted back right away and said it was really funny and he was in. And then you mocked me. And that's not nice.
Okay, I'm going to say this. I've been sailing since I was like 3 or 4 years old. So terms to me are not, these are like regular vernacular. Though I was raised poor, I also identified as a WASP, which is very weird. It's a very confusing thing. My therapist. So, all right. So are we going to still do that? We're going to do the draft.
I mean, do a
I'll
few.
give you like a couple.
So,
I didn't have anything crazy because they all are very normal words to me. But I was going to say like a boom. Do you know what a boom is?
Hold on. A boom would be a something you can run into. No. What?
Okay.
Brian?
An obstruction.
Both wrong,
Okay.
but I like the lean in. So a boom is this lovely long horizontal pole that's attached to the mast and it holds the bottom of the mainsail. So that's that little triangle that's attached. The big piece of sail on the front of the boat is called a jib. So you move that. That's a boom. And sometimes we call it a boom because when you're tacking and moving, it can hit you in the head and it booms and you are out cold.
You just used 2 more words, mainsail and jig, that we would have had a lot more fun with too. I would have not known what either of those 2 things were.
And it's spelled, and this is how pompous it is. It's spelled mainsail is one word, but it's pronounced mainsail. So you can tell a real loser when they don't pronounce it. Okay, let's go winch. What do you think a winch is?
The dark-haired girl with glasses that is sailing it.
Okay.
Winch is something to do with like one of the ropes. I have a feeling.
Oops. It kind of is, Ryan. Louis, you are dead to me. So a winch is this like apparatus that's on the deck. It's cylinder and vertical, and it can be cranked or it can be moved electronically, and it's used to raise or lower the sail. So like it's when you see people pulling a line. We don't call them ropes on a boat; they're lines, and they're wrapped around something which helps you move it. So I'm just going to
lay people. If they saw them, they'd call them ropes, right? They'd call them ropes.
They would 100% call them ropes. Any first year person on below deck, any Bravo listeners, they call them ropes, and then everyone else is like.
I've been on the Spirit of Buffalo, so I've been on a nice sailboat.
Yes, it's very lovely, and
you're probably like, that is the what is the shittiest car? I'm thinking of a Datsun. I don't know why.
That's the Volvo.
The Volvo. Yeah, no, Volvos are nice. What are you talking
Volvos
about?
are so nice.
See, you can tell I was poor. I don't even know what the difference is between nice cars and
like BMW X.
Like the Huffy. The Huffy sucks.
Yeah, totally. Boobs feel like rocks. Yeah, totally, Louis. All right, so let's go into, because of my Wednesday sailing. So if I'm a little late or if I'm not able to go, it's because I racing on a beautiful Great Lake, which is Lake Erie. So my boat this year is a 29-foot Catalina, and it's called True and Just. And so because of that, in honor of it, we're doing a nautical draft. And we are now going to draft, what is it, any creepy crawlies that we think are in the ocean?
Anything ocean, body of water related, anything. We could get as creative as you want.
Right.
I got the draft order. Ryan, you're 1. I'm 2. Ellie's 3.
Okay.
So excited about having the first pick in this one. It's something that's so near and dear to my heart. So just in my for my point of clarification here, the text said the draft was things from the sea. All right. So nautical draft. All right. I guess that is the same thing. All right. But my first pick is Ariel. Ariel is my first pick. And the reason is, yes, Little Mermaid was always my favorite movie as a little boy, but it's because yes. And I actually used to draw Ariel without her shells on. So that
what? Ew. Prove it.
My mom still has it. What?
I'm behind. That's fucking in the intro.
Under her shells, were just smaller shells.
4507. I'm fucking clipping that, and then it's in the intro for the fucking remake. I do new intros all the time. That one's never leaving. Never leaving.
Why do I picture her having smaller shells under her shells in Ryan's mind?
There are fucking pages in the Epstein files that are less creepy.
You said you wanted to ask Noddle.
But I was like 6 years old, all right? Or however old. I don't even know. But the pictures exist. I've been told. I don't remember this, but I did like the movie. God, I'm so glad we did this draft.
I love it.
All right, show me in the Barbie doll. I'll wear it. It feels weird.
We're gonna go from that to. I can't even.
Yeah, let's just talk about what you ate for dinner. Let's change the draft.
And next, we're going to sea scallops.
No. My number one on my board is.
Go on.
Lake Titicaca.
You guys,
I'm such a child. I'm sorry. I couldn't wait to say it, but it's all right.
I hate you both. I hate you both.
Okay, go. Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry,
in my first draft pick, because I don't know.
Man,
I painted my nails during this episode. So my draft is the Great Lakes. They're beautiful. They're wonderful. There's so many things to talk about them. There's Lake Superior, there's Lake Huron, there's Lake Michigan, there's Lake Ontario. If you don't know your Great Lakes, read a book. Okay. Wow. I'm on the wrong podcast. Okay. My next favorite thing about the sea is the mystical character, the Loch Ness Monster. Adorable, Scottish, probably has an accent. He's probably a little buddy that's scared and just wanted to come out, and then clearly died because we haven't found him since. So long live Loch Ness, who probably was killed. Like Ryan also drew naked. Okay, what do you got, Ryan?
No, it's me.
Go on.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, you're gonna hate my draft. Oh.
No, you did good. I'm gonna go with. I hate a beach, but the beach episodes from Saved by the Bell were the best, and the really good Leah Remini when she was first hot before she got into Scientology, and she was in all those. She was Leah Remini. She was what's Mr. Carosi's daughter?
Oh, not Remini. Not Leah Remini.
Yeah, is that I'm saying it wrong?
King of.
Yeah. What did I say?
Remini, not Remini. She's not a pasta.
I think it's Remini.
I will bet you $7.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you know everything about that, and I don't.
I just want to point out for the record that yes, I took Ariel with the first pick, but both of Lou's picks have been perverted. So
wait, no, they weren't. The beach scene, the beach episodes from Saved by the Bell. How is that perverted? I didn't say anything about Kelly Kapowski in the bikini. I didn't say anything about it. I was thinking it. I didn't say it. Didn't say it out loud. No, those are just good episodes. Those are good episodes. And I don't even think Kelly Kapowski's in that because Zach falls in love with Leah Remini.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So I don't even think Kelly is.
You're being mean because our buddy Ryan has a favorite character in his life who was married to him on a TV show. So you should know what his TV wife last name is. Remini.
All right, whatever.
All right, I'm going to get us back on track here. I'm going to go, if this is allowed, I'd like to just go the whole category of seafood. I could specify if there's a desire for other people to pick their favorite, seafood. I'll say king crab legs personally. I mean, that's incredible, but that would be my pick. The next pick for me is just a good sunset at sea. I mean, what is better than that? It just disappears into the water. I mean, I think I've redeemed myself as a good family man after that. Your turn.
Yep.
I once saw a boat name named Feeling Naughty, but like not Nauti, and that was funny. I liked it, and that's on my nautical list. I like it was my funniest boat name that I've ever seen.
Very fun. Oh, it's me now. Okay, something very magical about all sailors. For no reason, we all just like Jimmy Buffett. I don't know why. But I can listen to Jimmy Buffett on a boat. There's nothing better than him with some rum on a. I don't even drink rum in real life, but on a boat, it's comfortable. But there's something that's very kindred to other sailors that will feel it. And then the other thing, I'm just going to give you an insight on boat life. An ankle bracelet, man, that shit is real on a boat. We just have weird stuff like an ankle bracelet, little bubbly toes, a little tan line, and I'm wearing a bracelet right now. We just wear ankle bracelets. I don't know why. It's like there's a metaphor about being trapped to the boat. I don't know, but we just do it, and it's a boat thing.
It's a boat thing. I wouldn't know. Never. I don't even like paddle boats. So this is not.
You guys want to sail next Wednesday?
I would be so scared. But yeah, I would probably. I'll go. So my last pick, right? So I would want to go Moana, but he already used the princess. I would want to go Calamar, but he already picked the food. I'm gonna go. I like a good. Ooh, there's a few. I'm gonna go the Titanic. I know that I'm gonna be sad here, but I'll go the Titanic because of the movie, not because of all the people that died in real life.
Yeah, totally. Great pick, Lou. Great pick.
Thanks.
It's unfortunate though that you chose the second best movie or television adaptation of a nautical event, because I'm going to take the best one, which is The Office's Booze Cruise episode.
Wow, that's a good one.
That is such a good episode. So I'll go with the Booze Cruise one.
That's a good one. The three that I had that were like could be like a tiki bar. I love. I love a wave pool. I thought would be good here. And then I was this would be darker than Titanic because it's more recent, but I was gonna use the imploded submarine. Thought that was
never forget. Another Titanic reference. Another Titanic.
Yeah.
I had sunscreen. There's nothing better to me than the smell of sunscreen.
That's actually really good.
There's many things. Lisa Frank Dolphins. There's like a million things we can talk about, but thank you everyone for listening and watching. We are Analytics for the Nerds. Next week, I'm going to try to drag Louis to my boat so he can get seasick and terrified and finally have respect for women. Ryan, keep your pencils down. And everyone, thank you for listening. And if you are a fan, please like and subscribe. And any football players who are watching, please don't do anything stupid. Okay. Until next time. Bye, everyone.
That's never going to happen.
I know.